Welcome everyone. Imagine stepping into a new job opportunity down under, only to discover that the rules have just changed. That's exactly what's happening in Australia as of the 7th of August 2025, with impactful visa updates now in effect. From this date, the Australian Department of Home Affairs updated its list of accepted English language tests and raised minimum score thresholds across multiple visa categories. Key highlights include newly approved tests, CELPIP General, Language Asset Academic, and MET are now accepted and valid for up to 3 years. Revised score requirements for PTE Academic, C1 Advanced, OET, and TOEFL IBT. Removal of C1 Advanced from vocational English eligibility. Updated score thresholds for competent, proficient, and superior English underskilled. Migration, including each language component, listening, reading, writing, and speaking. These changes affect a wide spectrum of visas: skilled migration, temporary graduate visas, subclass 485, employer-sponsored categories, and student visas. For career seekers, achieving the right English language level is now more strategic. For example, securing proficient or superior scores can significantly boost your GSM. General skilled migration, points and enhance job sponsorship opportunities. For recent graduates applying under the subclass 485 visa on or after 7 August 2025, higher language thresholds are mandatory, making test preparation more critical than ever. Meanwhile, the government has also raised the international student cap for 2025-26 to 295,000, up from 270,000, a sign of renewed emphasis on education, migration but with preferential access for public universities and regional league integration. Simultaneously, proposed cuts to skilled migration categories are under discussion, amid broader efforts to lower net overseas migration by 100,000, though working holiday visas remain protected. Looking ahead, these changes mean professional applicants, especially skilled migrants and those seeking employer sponsorship, must strategically choose their English test, meet the revised thresholds, and stay alert to broader policy shifts. If you're aligning your career or migration roadmap for Australia, this August 2025 update is a pivotal milestone. Area Key Update from the 7th of August 2025. English tests CELPIP, Language Asset, MET now accepted. Revised score rules. Skilled migration higher scores required for GSM points, proficient, superior. Temporary graduate, 485. Visas enhanced language. Score thresholds apply post-July-August. Student visas and caps international. Student spots rise to 295,000 for 2025 to 26. Broader policy skilled migration under review. Working holiday visas retained. English language test reforms, effective the 7th of August 2025. Newly approved tests. Australia's Department of Home Affairs added 3 new tests to its acceptable list for visa applications. CELPIP General, Language Asset Academic, Michigan English Test, MET. Results from these tests are valid for up to 3 years in most visa processes. Accepted Test Suite, post-8 August 2025. Accepted tests now include Cambridge C1 Advanced, IELTS Academic a General Training, with 1 skill retake, OSR feature, PTE Academic, TOEFL IBT, OET, for health professionals, CELPIP General, MET, and Language Asset Academic. Score level requirements: competent English. Minimum per component scores: listening or reading or writing or speaking. Test listening, reading, writing, speaking. Cambridge C1 Advanced, 163, 163. 170, 179. CELPIP General 7777. IELTS, Academic or GT, OSR 6666. MET, SSR allowed, 56, 55, 57, 48. Language Asset Academic 57, 60, 64, 70. PT Academic 47, 48, 51, 54. TOEFL IB 16, 16, 19, 19. Note: The C1 advanced test no longer meets vocational English criteria. Transitional provisions. Test results taken on or before 6 August 2025 are valid up to the 6th of August 2028, depending on visa subclass. 2. International Student Cap Adjustment, 2025 to 26. Key update. National Planning Level, NPL. 2025 cap, 270,000 total student places. 2026 cap, increased to 295,000, a 9% rise. Regional prioritization and allocation. Strong emphasis on Southeast Asian applicants to support diplomatic goals. Public universities granted majority of extra capacity, 9% growth. Private providers limited, 3% increase. Providers must demonstrate student, housing capacity and regional engagement to access expanded quotas. Exemptions and sectoral details. TAFE and vocational providers are earmarked for growth. Some pathways may be exempt. Students transitioning from Australian high schools into public universities or TAFE now exempt from the cap. 3. Broader policy and migration context. Albanese government strategy. The newly re-elected Labor government continues implementing its 10-year migration strategy, emphasizing raising English language thresholds, tightening visa integrity controls, gradually reducing total permanent migration intake. Coalition proposed cuts, opposition vision. Proposed reduction of permanent migration from 185,000 down to 140,000 in 2025-26. Skilled visas particularly targeted, but working holiday visas preserved due to regional workforce contributions. Housing and infrastructure pressures. Previous student cap, 270,000. Reflected efforts to ease housing and infrastructure strain, boosting oversight on accommodation before expanding allocations. 4. Visa and career implications. For skilled migrants and employers, choosing the right test, e.g. CELPIP or PTA, is now more important, especially for proficient or superior English points. Higher language scores yield more migration points and strengthen sponsorship potential. 4. International students. Some may face higher financial capacity proof and English test thresholds on graduate visa. Subclass 485. The expanded NPL creates more opportunity, but institutional eligibility matters, especially for smaller providers. 4. Education providers. Universities competing for more spots must demonstrate housing and authentic Southeast Asia engagement. Vocational providers and TAFE have limited but targeted growth, especially outside urban hubs. 5. Final summary. The 7th of August 2025. Rollout of new English test approvals and revised score requirements. Student visa cap raised to 295,000 for 2026, with preferential treatment for public universities and Southeast Asian candidates. Continued focus on language proficiency, stricter visa integrity, and balancing migration growth with housing and labour market capacity.